When it comes to home theater setups, there are a few things that really define the experience: picture, sound, and connectivity. And today, we're focusing on sound, not just any sound, but the kind of immersive, cinematic audio that can really elevate a living room into a mini theater. That's where the LG 55 inches OLED pairs with the JBL BAR-1000 comes in. The JBL BAR-1000 is a 7.1.4 channel soundbar system, which, if you're not fluent in speaker speak, basically means it's built to deliver full, room-filling sound, with separate channels dedicated to front, center, surround, and overhead audio. And yes, that point 4 refers to its support for Dolby Atmos high channels, giving you that three-dimensional audio feel, the kind where a helicopter feels like it's literally flying over your head. Physically, the BAR-1000 makes a statement without being obnoxious. The main soundbar is sleek, minimalistic, and finished in a matte black that blends into almost any living room setup. The wireless subwoofer is generous in size, and paired with the surround speakers, it really completes the immersive setup. Setup is surprisingly straightforward. Everything is wireless except for the power cables, and the system automatically calibrates itself to your room's acoustics. This is JBL's adaptive sound in action, and it makes a huge difference, especially if you don't have a perfectly symmetrical living space. Now, pairing this with the LG 55 inches OLED is where things get really interesting. OLED, as you probably know, delivers perfect blacks, insane contrast, and vibrant colors. But even the best picture can fall flat if your audio doesn't match. The BAR-1000 steps in here with clarity, separation, and depth. Dialogue comes through crisp and clear, bass hits deep without overwhelming, and action scenes feel like you're inside the movie rather than just watching it. One of the standout features is the Dolby Atmos support. This isn't just a marketing buzzword. Movies encoded in Atmos have distinct height channels, which the BAR-1000 reproduces impressively. You can actually hear things moving above you, from rain falling in a scene to spacecraft flying overhead. For gamers, this is equally compelling. Directional audio in titles that support 3D sound becomes a genuine advantage. Connectivity-wise, JBL didn't cut corners. The BAR-1000 comes with HDMI eARC, optical, and O support, and it also integrates with modern streaming setups seamlessly. For maximum performance, I paired it with an Austere 7S 8K HD 2.5 M7 Series 2.5 meters Premium Braided 8K HDMI Cable. It's overkill for a 1080p source, sure, but it future-proofs your setup, supports high bandwidth, and looks ridiculously premium in your cable management. When it comes to performance in different audio modes, JBL has tailored EQ settings for movies, music, and even night mode, which softens loud effects without losing clarity. In my testing, movies like Dune and Spider-Man: No Way Home were noticeably more cinematic. The thumping bass in Dune's sandworm sequences was jaw-dropping, and the web-swinging sequences in Spider-Man had real directional cues. Music also sounds fantastic. Tracks from artists like Billie Eilish and Daft Punk benefit from the clarity and separation. You can pick out subtle instrumentation that might be lost on lesser systems. The wireless surround speakers are a game-changer here. A lot of soundbars claim virtual surround, but having dedicated rear speakers makes a noticeable difference. Placement is flexible, they don't need to be flush against walls, and you can even adjust them slightly for optimal stereo imaging. Pairing them with the subwoofer gives a full-spectrum response that really fills a room. This isn't a system you need to blast to feel immersed. Now, let's talk daily usability. The remote is simple and intuitive, and the system also works with voice control through Google Assistant or Alexa if your TV supports it. So you can do things like adjust volume or switch audio modes without ever touching the remote. For cable management, the braided HDMI cable adds both durability and a premium look, which is a surprisingly underrated factor in making your setup feel complete. In terms of design synergy, the LG OLED and JBL BAR-1000 look like they were made for each other. The thinness of the OLED and the low profile